Hey guys, Lego Freak here. Just wanted to say real quick before the video starts. I filmed this a couple days ago. It was supposed to come out, it's supposed to be uploaded the day before Arrow premiered on the CW, which obviously didn't happen. I'm really sorry about that. I've been sick for the past few days, so it's been hard to get anything done. But, yeah, so I do feel bad about that. I really did want to get it uploaded then, but it didn't. So keep in mind in the video I say that it premieres tomorrow, which of course it doesn't. So, yeah, but, so yeah, I will be uploading a special video this week as sort of an apology, yeah, so, anyways, enjoy the video. Hey guys, Lego Freak here, and I'm sorry for not uploading twice this week. I really wanted to, but I'm having some computer troubles. The computer that I'm using to edit my videos is also my dad's computer, it actually filled up, like literally it said there's no more room. So I couldn't put any videos on it to edit them and then upload them, so sorry about that, but, yeah, so, but hopefully, obviously this video's up, so, yeah, this is a very special video. I've been looking forward to this one for a while now, so, yeah, without further ado, let's get into it.
Alright, and the showcase for today is Arrow Season 4. Now, I am super excited for Arrow Season 4. Now, you've heard me say it before, maybe you haven't, so I'll say it again. If you haven't seen the show Arrow, stop the video right now and go watch it on Netflix or buy it on DVD or whatever, but you have to see it because it's such a good show. But anyways, Arrow Season 4 is premiering on the CW tomorrow, so yeah, super excited about that. I'll definitely be watching that. But yeah, I've been working on these figures for a while, and yeah, I got 7 of them here, and there are more characters that I wanted to make, but either I had a lack of pictures or I wasn't sure that they were going to be a major part in the season. So I tried to make the ones that are just a major part of season 4, and I always try not to spoil too much, so there won't be too many spoilers in here. There'll be a few small ones, but nothing major. So yeah, don't worry about that. But yeah, let's get into it. Alright, and the first minifigure here is Oliver Queen, aka the Arrow himself. Now, this character was quite a bit of work, and it's quite a bit different from the Arrow that I did a tutorial on a while back. Here, can't really see some of that. There we go, more of the body detail there. Now, this outfit is more like the one he has in the comics, so that's really cool that they're making that really the transition from Arrow to Green Arrow. So I was really excited to see the new outfit, which looks really cool, by the way. Yeah, so just a lot of detail, a lot of little silver dots and things. And of course, I'll make a tutorial on this after the showcase. But yeah, there are a lot of differences. And yeah, of course, this custom quiver here, which I love making. And of course, this cool new bow that he has here, along with this arrow here. Of course, it's a Brick Forge bow that I did some editing to, as well as the arrow here. I'll just go ahead and remove those to, so you can see more of the figure. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I actually did a little unboxing video on this, so yeah. But here's the figure itself. Yeah, again, really cool outfit. I like it a lot. And of course with the custom quiver here, which I'll probably give a tutorial on soon. But yeah, some sculpting on the shoulder pads there. And I did a lot of work to make the body look leather-ish, like he's actually wearing leather. Not much detail on the legs just because I couldn't really find too many pictures of it, but as far as I know, it's accurate. So yeah, and these wrist things here, based on the pictures I saw, I couldn't tell if they were brown or green. So if they're green in the show, I will change them, but as far as I know, they're brown. So yeah, he's even got some gray on his outfit there. So yeah, I'll even go ahead and just kind of move this back a little bit more so you can kind of see some of the detail there. It's a little hard to see because I don't have the best lighting setup in the world, but so yeah, just there's a lot of detail right there, just a lot of paint and stuff to work on. And again, I tried to make it look as leather-ish as possible, as well as he's got some more detail on his hood now. like these two little, I don't know what they are, just little shapes, I guess. I don't know, but they are on there. As well as I did this little line on the front of his hood. I did that black, just to give it a little more detail. And of course, I used a Thor head and just painted a mask on it, which I think looks pretty good. Yeah, and again, I tried to make that look leather-ish. Yeah. And then, of course, on the back, there's just the quiver with there's a few straps there, which is pretty hard to see. Yeah. Oh, there's some paint coming off on the legs. I'll fix that. I'll fix that when I do the tutorial. But anyways, yeah, he's got these little straps on his upper arm as well. So yeah, he's also got some lines on his shoulder pads, which you probably can't see very well. Oh, you can see that a little bit. But yeah. So yeah, that's the first figure I'm super excited to see Arrow Season 4. I'm just so stoked. So yeah, let's move on to the next figure. All right, and there's a slight spoiler coming up, so it's not major, but it's a little one. This is John Diggle, spoiler over, which will be more of a major character in Arrow Season 4. He actually got this outfit, which is pretty detailed, not too detailed there, obviously. It's pretty much just like a jacket. Yeah, so he has kind of this dark black shirt under there, and these gray things on the side there. I'm not sure exactly what they are. They're just part of the coat, but yeah, I wasn't altogether sure what exactly they did. And I don't know why he has this helmet, but based on the picture that I saw, this is the helmet that he has, which looks a little strange, but actually it's not that bad. It's just a modified Magneto helmet. The head is not painted very well. I'm sorry about that. I will fix that, but I was a little pressed for time working on some of these figures. This is definitely the worst figure of them, and I will improve it. I am sorry about some of the quality. It's not as good as I'd like it to be, but again, I was pressed for time a little bit. So yeah, I just gave him this Brick Arms pistol. He's got some zipper detail on his arm there, as well as the other one. He's got the belt buckle. I could not find pictures of his legs, so pretty much I just kind of did basic boot outlines until I see more. And of course, a gun holster over here. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. So right there, just very, very basic. But yeah, he does have this odd helmet type thing, which it does look pretty much just like this, with the bottom part gray with some black bolts or, kind of dots, and then the top part black. And then this jacket, which actually came out really nicely. I was really happy with the way it came out now. I was considering actually making like a jacket for him, but I just decided that the painting one would look better, at least for this minifigure. So yeah, now I will do the back as well, but again, I was pressed for time trying to finish some of these other minifigures. So yeah, but I kind of just added some more detail to this kind of black shirt he has under there. It's got some lines on it. So yeah, but yeah, I'm still not sure exactly what this kind of mesh type stuff is. If you look at the pictures online, you can see that. Don't really know what they do, but yeah, that about does it for that minifigure, so let's move on to the next one. Alright, and the next figure is the Black Canary. Now, I know I did a tutorial on this, but I did actually change the figure since the tutorial to make it more accurate, so it is a bit different, so bear with me. Alright, so pretty much what I changed is I actually changed the torso a bit, just to make it more accurate, which it does look more accurate, at least in my opinion. I put some more buckles down there, and made them a little bit more defined, a little bit more, just better looking altogether. Then on the arm, she actually has 3 straps. I don't know, here, let me get to where you can see it, right there. She actually had 3 straps, and I only had 2 on there, which I felt pretty stupid about, so I changed it to put 3 on there. And of course, the little things around her wrists, the little straps. She has so many straps on this outfit, it's ridiculous. But yeah, of course, her belt buckle, as well as the buckle below that, which kind of holds on this leg thing, which you can see there. So yeah, but continues to the side as well with the 3 straps. If you lift this up here, she's got like a little knife holder right there. So yeah, and of course 3 straps on her boots, right there with 3 buckles. Now on the back is really the same. Why is there red right here? I honestly have no idea. But yeah, I'll fix that. But yeah, same on the other side really. Oh, and of course her bow staff. Just kind of move her up. Take this down for a second, move this back. And of course the 3 straps on here as well with the 3 buckles. Yeah, now pretty much her bow staff, which I explained in the Black Canary tutorial, pretty much hasn't changed at all. I did kind of put some silver on it and scraped it off to kind of make it look, come on, to make it look battle damaged. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. But yeah, I just kind of made it look like she's actually been fighting with it. So, yeah, not much to say on this considering I already did the tutorial. But yeah, I kind of changed the lip color as well to make it darker, which of course is accurate to the show. So, yeah, let's move on to the next figure. All right, and the next character is Speedy. Now, I'm not going to give any spoilers on this character. I'm not going to tell you who it is in the show, just so that I don't spoil anything. But yes, Speedy is a new character in the show, and I'm really excited to see that. So, yeah, pretty much, to be honest, this is pretty much just the old Arsenal outfit, which I did do a tutorial on, just with some differences. The arms are exactly the same as the Arsenal figure. Now the body, though, pretty much is pretty much the same, except that I did notice that on the actual jacket there's some black leather. It's like it starts black and then fades into red. So I tried to replicate that best I could. I think it came out all right. Belt buckle's still the same, as well as the straps on the legs are the same, with the little buckles there. But this part here, if you notice on Arsenal, it was really uniform and really just nice and neat, whereas on this figure it's, you know, messy and loose. And also the hood is different. This is a wild style hood, which I used to have on my Arrow, but I did change it just because I think it fit this figure a lot better. So yeah, then there's just there's a female head in there with the mask painted on it, obviously. And again, I tried to give this one an overall leathery appearance, especially the hood, which came out really well. I was really happy with that. And of course, I did the little black outline on the hood line right here, if you can see that. Of course, the quiver is pretty much just, you know, an ordinary Lego quiver. I do want to make a custom one, but for right now, this is all right. It's just a gray quiver with the red lines, like she has on her outfit, with the red little arrow. Gosh, what do you call them, things, and then of course the black arrows themselves. Now the bow is pretty much just a standard Lego. It's not just a bow and arrow. It's actually the longer version, the long bow, which of course I took the arrow off of and put a little string on it. Of course, painted it red. I also tried to make it look a little bit worn, which I think turned out all right. You know, it looks a little bit worn, and of course the red is lighter than the leather red that she has, which is accurate to the show. Now over here, on this side, I did put this little thing that she does have with the little arrows down here, as well as a knife holster down here, like on this boot. So yeah, if you don't know, these hold like tiny little arrows that she can throw. So yeah, nothing really on this side, just the continuation. Here, if I can just take this off. The continuation of the straps from the front, if you can see that. Yeah, of course they continue on this side as well. But yeah, really excited to see Speedy come into the show, and really, I just can't say it enough. Super excited to see it. So, yeah, let's move on to the next figure. All right, and the next figure is the Atom. Now, this figure is not exactly done yet. There's still a few things I need to fix and just make look better. But for right now, again, I was pressed for time, so yeah. So just kind of, you know, cut me some slack a little bit because it's not completely done yet. So yeah, but pretty much, man, this thing is just loaded with details. If you don't know in the show, it's kind of like an exosuit that he wears, which is just really cool. So yeah, now there's quite a bit of detail on the arm here. There's kind of like a circle with two lines, another circle here, and two more lines leading down to his hand. Now his hand is just black with some red on his fingers. Same could be said for the other arm here. Just, oh man, there's so much detail on here with some pads up here on his upper arm, as well as this red line. Let me go ahead and use thumbtack. Here we go. So I got a red line here, as well as the red part of his wrist with this little silver part. Again, same could be said for the other arm. There's even some blue in between there. His arm is actually black, and there's a pad back here, as well as over here. Now on the back here, pretty much just got the spinal part. Again, this is the part that I'm still kind of working on. This A is a little crooked, obviously, and the little silver things aren't quite right yet. So yeah, but you got the silver lines here with the spinal plating, as well as this kind of the continuation of the A symbol, which is on the front here, right here. You can see the A right there, which is really cool looking, as well as more just silver lines going here, as well as some red and more silver at the top. Now, of course, this head is from the Lego Flash minifigure, which I painted up to make it look like the actor that plays the Atom. So, yeah, now we have, of course, the symbol, which isn't done yet, as well as these two silver things, which are also kind of still being worked on. As well as some red on the side, but some more silver here. And again, the helmet I'm still working on. Yeah, now pretty much down here on the legs, there's a lot more detail as well. So you got kind of these red pad type things that he has, as well as his blue legs. He also has some knee pads, which I haven't put on just yet, just because, again, there's a lot of detail to work on for this minifigure. So yeah, we got some more pad. The pad continues on the side, as well as some black. And there's some blue right here with this circle. 2 circles with the little lines in between here. A line right here and a dot right there as well. Now if you go over here, pretty much the same thing. You got the red pad with the circle and the lines with the dot, and of course the dot here and the line here as well. And it even continues on to the back with some lines right here, which aren't quite done yet, and the pads here as well. So yeah, this is just a lot of detail, and I'm sorry that it's not finished yet. I really wanted to get this done, but yeah, it will be completely ready by the time I do the tutorial on it, so don't worry about that. But yeah, I hope you guys like it. This took me a long time to do just this, and again, it is still being worked on, so... But, yeah, so let's move on to the next figure. Alright, now, the ones who haven't watched Arrow probably won't know who this is. The ones who have will, but this is Nyssa from the Arrow TV show. Yeah, she seems to be a pretty big part of Season 4, so I decided to make her, and I'm glad that I did, because, wow, this is one of my best figures ever, at least in my opinion. Oh my gosh, I like it a lot. So, yeah, there's a lot to go over. But, yeah, pretty much there's the bow here, which is just a normal Lego Hawkeye bow, which, why is there, like, glue or whatever? Okay. Anyways, which I just cut the arrow off of and put a string on. I have this knife here, which was one of the elven knives from one of the Hobbit sets, actually, which I just cut the handles off of to make kind of her sword. I mean, it looks like a sword. It's long enough. But, yeah, we'll go ahead and remove these accessories. Did some painting on that as well. Yeah. So, and then, of course, the bow is just black, which is accurate to the film, which is nice, you know, and there's not too much detail on that. Pretty much anyone can make that, so yeah. Now, on here, I decided to actually use a Lego cape to make this little wraparound thing that she has, just kind of hanging off. And it looks really nice. If I had painted it, it wouldn't have looked right at all, but I'm glad that I decided to actually put some cloth on there and put the extra effort into that, because it looks really good and accurate to the film. Yeah, so now over here, there's a little... I actually made that from a piece of paper on her shoulder, this little thing that she has on her shoulder, with the 3 dots right there, and the 3 red lines, which go back to the quiver back there. Now, even on the hood, there's some red inside there, which of course is accurate to the film, and I also tried to make that look leather-ish, which I think I did a pretty good job of. So yeah, now the legs, pretty much just red. Now there are some straps under there, which are kind of hard to see. I don't want to take off the cape thing, but there are straps. There are 3 of them, which go to this little holster over here that she has for her knife. And her knife is pretty much a smaller version of this here. So yeah, I kind of tried to make it look very similar, which does, in my opinion. Of course, the 3 straps holding that there. Forgot to continue them to the back. Well, that's okay. I can add that later. But yeah, there's also this red type pattern that goes around her wrist with the black kind of dots in it. Same could be said for this side. Now up on the front, there's this silver strap, which of course holds on the quiver. And there's even this kind of padding. Oh, let's see if I can get it to a spot where you can see that right there. Let me go ahead and take off the hood. And this, of course, just a Wonder Woman head. But yeah, you can kind of see it right there. There's some padding on this side, and which is not on the other side, which of course is accurate to the film. Of course, there's the 2 straps over here, leading to the 3 kind of clip things right there that she has. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and put the hood back on. So yeah, now of course the custom quiver, same as Arrow, which I like a lot as well, because I just like making them. They look really nice and they're really fun to make. So yeah, I'll definitely be doing a tutorial on that soon enough. But yeah, so a lot of detail. I really like the way this minifigure turned out. I was really happy with it. Now I did want to add like a little veil across the hood, because she does have that in the film, and I still might do that, but for right now, this is kind of the figure. So yeah, hope you guys like it, and yeah, let's move on to the last and final figure in this showcase. Alright guys, and the final figure in this showcase is Ra's al Ghul. Now, you can pronounce it however you want, but in the show it's pronounced Ra's al Ghul, so that's how I'm going to pronounce it. Now, this is the Season 4 version. Now, I won't give any spoilers, so please no spoilers in the comments either, but yeah, this is the Season 4 version of Ra's al Ghul, and I really like the way this turned out. It was so much fun to make. I had a lot of fun working on the coat and stuff like that. So, yeah, now pretty much his sword is just a normal Lego kind of katana. I'm going to show you that. So yeah, you can see I just kind of trimmed it to make it look sharper. And then I kind of cut the handle and put it in this little, gosh, I forget what the piece is called, but you know what, with this on one side, and it's kind of like a lightsaber handle, except that it has this on one side. So yeah, then pretty much I just did some clay work to make this little gold thing that's on his sword there, just to make it look a little bit more accurate to the film, and also make it just a little bit cooler. So yeah, I like the way that turned out. Of course, I did this sword silver and made it look a little bit battle damaged. But yeah, I hope you guys like that. This is just a little extra thing I did for this figure. So yeah, now pretty much I made this jacket just pretty much, actually it was out of a playing card. I just kind of cut this out and made it, and I'll probably do a tutorial on these jackets soon as well, just for you guys. So yeah, but pretty much he has the kind of the gold detailing going down either side of his coat here, and on his wrist as well. And now he does have this ring that Ra's al Ghul has in the show, as well as another little ring right there, but this kind of a big gold ring that he wears on his finger, which was accurate to the film. And of course the little gold, let me use this again, little gold going right here with the little circle and the line, which is on both sides. And then of course the line continues around to the back, where you can see that it goes up to this dot back here. You'll even notice, which is accurate to the film, there's this like kind of darker black section where there's a bunch of like little gray dots, which is accurate, of course. And it goes down to the shoulder as well. You can kind of see the darker shoulder part with the dots. And it even goes to this part right here. If you can see that right there with the darker black and the kind of lighter spots. So yeah, just some black hair with a Lex Luthor head. But yeah, now the body I painted as well. He kind of has this necklace type thing, as well as another shirt on under there, and with the 3 buttons. And a little bit of skin showing up here. Yeah, and then he has a belt as well. I'm not going to take the jacket off just because that's a pain, but it does have this little belt right here. You kind of see the little dot right there, which is not in the center because it's not supposed to be, but yeah, it kind of goes with the gold lining in there too. Not really much detail on the legs, just some boot outlines there. But yeah, this was a lot of fun to make. I totally love these jackets. They make a figure look really, really cool. And really good as well. So I'm going to go ahead and give him his sword. And yeah, so this is definitely one of my favorite figures I've ever made, which of course I say all the time. But yeah, that about does it for this figure. Alright, well that about wraps up the Arrow Season 4 showcase. Oh gosh, guys, I say it again, I'm so excited to see Arrow Season 4. So yeah, and of course that premieres tomorrow. So yeah, if you haven't checked it out, you really should. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe. I'll be doing a lot more showcases in the future, as well as tutorials on these figures. That'll actually be my next couple videos. Will be tutorials on these guys. Yeah, you can look forward to that and a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, once again, sorry for not uploading on Monday. We'll try and fix the whole computer problem so I can bring you guys more videos soon. But this has been Lego Freak. Peace.